Goldfish. I hope that you're all well and that you've had a good week. This week we're going to carry on with our column addition of tens and ones. Thank you so much to all of you that did my purple mash work. I love seeing what you're able to do, and it was fantastic to see that you were all able to do the column addition last week. Now today we're going to think about column addition where we have to regroup. So if you want to join in with me, you're going to need some tens and ones apparatus. This week I'm only going to use my counters and my pens. Remember, my pen is worth 10 and my counter is worth 1. We're going to start off by doing a very simple sum. 15 add 16. If you remember, the first part of column addition is that we have to write our sum into tens and ones columns. We're going to put 15 on top and 16 underneath. We're going to remember to put a T for the tens column and an O for the ones column and a line at the bottom for where we put our answer, and of course the add sign. Now do you remember last week I told you because it's an addition, it doesn't matter which way round we put our numbers. If I wanted to, I could do it this way instead. Okay, so we're going to start off with 15 add 16. Now I'm just going to get my tens and ones ready. So I've got 15 over here, that's 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. And over here I've got 16, that's 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like last week, I'm going to add those together, starting with the ones. Let's have a look. If I put all my counters together, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I think I've got a problem. How do I write 11 in the ones column? Does that look right to you? I don't think so. I think that 11 is the same as 1 10 and 1 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 10 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm going to swap them for another one of these. 1 10 and 1 unit. And I'm going to have to write them into the right place on my answer. That's 1 10 and 1 1. That makes 11. When I've done that part, don't forget, I've still got my tens column to add. I've got 1 10, add 1 10, which makes 2 tens. 2 tens, and for that part of the answer, do I have any ones? I don't have any ones. Now, I'm going to add those two numbers together. So 1, 1, and no ones is 1, and 1 10 and 2 tens is 3 tens. Let's have a look at it on the table. 1 10 and 1 1 plus 1 10 and 1 10 is 2 tens. And if I put that all together, I end up with 10, 20, 30, 1. 31. So because our ones total is bigger than 10, we have to put our answer in the tens column and the ones column before we add up the tens that are already in our sum. Let's try another one. This time I'm going to start with 23 and I'm going to add 49. You're so clever, Goldfish, I can start using bigger numbers. So I'm going to start 23, add 49. Remember to start with your tens and your ones in their column. 23, add 49. Then draw your line so you've got a place for your answer to go. Let's come over to here and make sure we've got our apparatus ready. So I need 23, that's 2 10s and 3 1s. And over here I need 4 10s and 9 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, goldfish, we always start by adding the 1s first. So let's put all of those together. We've got 3 1s, add 9 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now because 12 is bigger than just 1s, I can't write my answer in the 1s column like that, because 12 is made up of 1 10 and 2 1s. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to swap 10 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to swap those for another 10. They can go over there. So now my answer 12, I've got 1 10 and 2 1s. So I write it in my answer column like this. 1 10 and 2 1s. Now that is just that part of the sum. We haven't even done our 10s yet. So let's get on to our 10s. We had 2 10s, add 4 10s. 2 10s, add 4 10s. I'm sure you already know how many that is altogether, but let me do it for you. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 10s. And no 1s. And then we need to add those all together. So I've got 2 1s there, 2 1s. I've got 1 10, add 6 10s. 1 10, add 6 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10s. So 23 at 49 is 72. Shall we try one more together? This time I'm going to go a little bit slower and see if you can get the answers before I do. So let's try 36, add 47. Let's get our 10s and 1s column ready on the board. Put in our 36, put in our 47, put in our add sign and get our line ready for our answers. 36, so 10, 20, 30, 2, 4, 6, 36, add 47. 10, 20, 30, 40, 2, 4, 6, 7. Do you remember what we start with? Do we start with the 10s or the 1s? Well done, we start with the 1s. So let's line all of these up together and have a count up of how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can you tell me how I write 13 for my answer? Can I write 13 here? I hope you're all shouting at the television. No! We need to do some swapping. We need to change 13 into 10s and 1s because 13 is too big to go in the 1s column. So I'm going to swap 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm going to swap those away and instead have a 10. 13 is 1 10 and 3 1s. 1 10 and 3 1s. Give yourself a little clap if you already got that part. Next part of our sum. What is 3 10s add 4 10s? 3 10s add 4 10s. Hope you're already shouting at the camera, at the screen. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Did you get it right? 70. That's 7 tens and no ones. Now, can you add that all together before I do? We've got all of our tens there and we've got our ones here. We've got 3 ones. And how many tens do we have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Give yourself a high five if you got that right. The answer is 83. Have a go at doing the work that I've set for you this week. Get your mums or your dads to send me an email if it's a little bit tricky. I'm very proud of all that you've done so far, Goldfish. Keep up the good work.